This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful website.
Hi, I'm kchoi. Welcome back to my channel. I am in Ann Arbor, Michigan, where I've been living for the past few years, minus the last 6 months where I've been home in LA. But Ann Arbor is home to the University of Michigan, where I'm standing right now, and also a bustling food scene. And I thought that after having lived here for a little bit, I would share some of my favorite spots. There's definitely no way I can share all the great restaurants here because there are just way too many. This is actually apparently the second best city in the US to open a restaurant, but I'm going to take you along to a few of my favorite spots, and I hope that if you are visiting Ann Arbor or are currently in Ann Arbor, that you find this helpful.
You can't visit Ann Arbor without visiting Zingerman's. Now, they opened their deli back in the 80s in Carytown, right across from the Ann Arbor Farmers Market. I love a good pastrami sandwich, and their deli sandwiches are so good. They've got a really big menu, so you can find something for everyone. Since opening the deli, Zingerman's has expanded to many more businesses, including a restaurant, a catering business, a cafe, and a bakehouse, and this is where we're going to head next.
Zingerman's Bakehouse is in this really random looking business park, but it's actually this like Disneyland of culinary treats. So there's a bake shop, which is where we're gonna head to next. There's also a roastery where you can get coffee. There's a creamery where you can get cheese and ice cream. And there's also a candy store, which is great if you want to get somebody a nice gift.
I love going to the bake shop to pick up some fresh bread. I always get the farm loaf, and you can actually get it sliced in store, so it's really easy to eat. It's perfect for grilled cheese, charcuterie boards, or just eating on its own, really. And you can even take baking and cooking classes here. I once took a Danish pastry baking class, and it was such a fun educational experience.
And the great thing about Zingerman's is that because it's an Ann Arbor institution, a lot of restaurants source their bread from Zingerman's. So even if you don't end up going directly to Zingerman's, chances are you'll be able to try their bread at some restaurant.
Next up is my favorite spot in downtown Ann Arbor, Mani. Normally, I don't prefer eating Italian out because it's so much easier and cheaper to just make pasta at home, but Mani is an exception. Not necessarily because of their pasta, which is also exceptional, but one of their starters, the pickled tomatoes. These tomatoes are peeled and then pickled, and then they're flavored with olive oil and basil, and they're served alongside with some fluffy ricotta cheese, which complements the olive tapenade, and of course it all comes with some Zingerman's bread. I opted for curbside pickup, although they do have outdoor dining. Mani is usually a top choice for a nice celebration dinner because of its elevated but comfortable ambiance, but it still feels super special and delicious when you enjoy it at home.
This next one's kind of like a 3-in-1, and we have York, Ricewood, and Bowboys. They're located here on Packard Street, just south of Stadium Boulevard, and together they kind of form this like food and culture community.
York is a cafe, wine shop, and bar, and they have simple sandwiches, salads, soup, baked goods, an awesome selection of natural wines, and it's just a warm and inviting place that lots of locals enjoy. My favorite item on their menu is the avocado toast. Now, being from California, I wasn't sure about an avocado toast from Michigan, but let me tell you, this is the best avocado toast I've tasted in my life because it just lets the flavors and the ingredients shine. Of course, you've got Zingerman's bread, you've got butter, you've got the softest, creamiest avocado, it's topped with salt, and it's just simple and perfect. Next up is Ricewood, which is located inside York, and they actually started as a food truck in York's back parking lot, and they serve slow-cooked barbecue on top of rice with an Asian twist. They've got brisket, ribs, pork belly, chicken, and all of their meats are so smoky, flavorful, and pair really nicely with the Asian flavors in the rest of the bowl. The rice acts as this vinegary base for the meat, and there's also some tomatoes and green onions in there, and you can even get toppings like kimchi and cucumbers to add additional tang and flavors to your bowl. And of course, we have Bowboys. This is actually my brother Steven's food truck, which he started with his childhood friend and now business partner, Brian. They sell guabao, which are these open folded buns, and the fillings are inspired by food from Los Angeles and lots of other flavors from around the world. There are 6 bao options as well as 1 bowl option, and each one has such a unique flavor profile, and yet they all work together so well, so my favorite is constantly changing. Right now, I think I'd have to say the shorty is my favorite because the green sauce, the secret special green sauce, is just so good. So Bao Boys is located in the back parking lot of York, and there is this yard where there's lots of open seating, so people, especially over the summer, have been enjoying outdoor dining from Bao Boys, from York, and from Ricewood. So this is what I mean when I say that it forms like this little community. I'm very proud of my brother for successfully starting this business. Please do go support and follow Bao Boys on Instagram at BaoBoysAA, or if you're in Ann Arbor or the nearby area, then definitely go check it out. Before I share my last few favorite spots in Ann Arbor, I want to take a moment to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is an all-in-one website building platform that makes it super easy to build a beautiful site and comes with all the tools that you need to run it. Whether you need a website for your portfolio, personal blog, online store, or restaurant, like York's website right here, Squarespace is, in my opinion, the best and simplest option to use in order to get a great-looking website in no time. I've been working with Squarespace for several months now, and I'm using them for my own blog, and I couldn't be happier with the template options, blogging tools, marketing analytics, and everything else that it provides. So if you're interested in starting a website, you can go to squarespace.com/kchoi to get a free trial, no credit card required, and then when you're ready, use my code kchoi to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. All that information will be at the top of the description box, so go check it out, and thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. We're now at Zingerman's Roadhouse, or in the parking lot at Zingerman's Roadhouse. And yes, same Zingerman's. This time it's their restaurant where they source local ingredients for their classic American menu. A lot of people get the meat and three, which is one of their meats and 3 side dishes. They've got different veggie side dishes, mac and cheese, they've got fried chicken, they have oysters. So there's a big selection, but my favorite item are the sweet potato fries. Honestly, I don't even feel like these are fries. They're more like mini baked sweet potatoes, and I don't know how they get them to be so soft on the inside while still having that crispy roasted texture on the outside. They come with this spicy mayo dipping sauce that just goes perfectly with the sweetness of the fries, and just love this dish. The next place we're going to is Hopcat, which is a restaurant and bar. They have a really wide beer selection on tap, good burgers and sandwiches, but again, this time we are focusing on the fries. Their fries here are called Cosmic Fries, and they actually used to be called Crack Fries, and if you taste them, then you'll know why they gave them that name originally. They're very addictive. They're beer battered, super crispy on the outside. They have a cracked black pepper seasoning, and it comes with a warm cheese sauce. I love potatoes and I love fries, so if a restaurant can make their fries extra special, then I am all for it. I just parked at our last destination, and yes, I am on the same trip as picking up the Cosmic Fries from Hopcat. As I said before, there is no way that I can cover all of the great restaurants here in Ann Arbor, but we have room for one more, and it should give you a hint as to where I'm moving. Joe's Pizza was founded in 1975 in Greenwich Village, New York, and has a great New York slice. They also have 4 other locations in New York, and in September 2019, they finally opened their first non-New York location in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I remember the first time I tried Joe's in New York, it was back in 2014, and I was blown away, so I was really happy when I found out that they were opening a Joe's here in Ann Arbor. So if it isn't obvious, the place I'm moving to is New York, and hopefully this means I can eat a lot more Joe's Pizza while I am living there, as well as other good New York pizza joints. You can probably see behind me I've got some packing going on because I am moving there a week from today. As of the day I'm filming this video, I'm definitely going to be filming moving vlogs, and I'm really excited to share my life and this new chapter with all of you. But Ann Arbor has a very special place in my heart, so I wanted to make sure I paid homage to this lovely college town and share my favorite food spots with you. So if you're visiting, if you're in college here, in med school, working here like I am, I just hope that you find some of these places tasty. A lot of restaurants need help, especially right now, so please do go and support. Definitely go support my brother's food truck too if you're in town. I would love that so much if you posted and tagged me when you visit. I still have a lot of packing to get done, but as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one in New York. Actually, my next video is a pre-filmed video from LA, but then the next one after that will be from New York. But anyway, bye!